Hello and welcome back to the third series episode, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be trying to train Satan as much as possible here. And by the way, for this part of the game, you want to keep talking to Doc. There's no reason not to. So just keep talking to him. There will be parts where you basically don't do anything. You think like there's like a pause and then there'll be more text, but nope. You gotta type. No more talking. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. It was him, no mistake. That was no coincidence. Could it be that we are approaching the time of the gospel? Maybe. Here's an info dump, guys. Yes, the gospel. We are the people expelled from paradise and forced to live on the cruel surface of the earth. We who fill this land will once again return to presence of God in paradise and live there eternally. That is the time of the gospel. That time is at hand. We, the gospel, must find God's resting place and then resurrect him. That is our final prayer. Our final prayer? Our final prayer to escape from fate that was determined our genesis. Majesty, is this the end? Here we go. It's a very interesting point of view, don't you think? Bingo. Just as the report said, an A of transport. Look what we have on top. Zoom in. No one's taking it. That's a new Kislev model. It has to be the stolen gear that everyone's after. Whatever the case, there's no way we are going to let that shacking guy have it. Who is this guy? Why does he have a picture and no one else? Not a lot of other people have pictures. Turret A, Anton, and Turret B, Belta, can initiate their whatever that is 20 seconds after opening their hatches. Franz. I don't hear anything other than the flowing sound of the sand. No suspicious radar activity detected. Arcelius. Matrius units are on standby at the catapults. They'll be ready to launch in 1 minute after we resurface. Good, let's do it. Batcon level 1. Service combat ready. Torpedo room ready. Anti-gear guns ready. Navigation and engineering also ready. Young Master, what is happening here? What is the alarm all about? Not again, Young Master, hold on a second. Battle stations, everyone. Surface navigation, begin operating the sand pump. Prepare that fire starboard, cannons upon firing. Young Master. Come to the right, the wind is strong up there and we may be going off balance. Jericho, hand him over to me. Look, what is that? Sand cruiser. It must be those desert pirates. Uh-oh. Are they turning those guns on us? This is a misunderstanding. Alternate firing between Anton and B Belta, calculating adjustments. Oh yeah, switch modes over to salvos after the initial shots. Let's slow them down. Get ready to give them a spank and they won't forget. Young Master, please wait. It may be a requisition ship, not a warship. Let me handle this. Whether it's a warship or not, it's carrying new gear. Gunner, let him have it. Uh-oh. Judging by the angle, seems as the gun blast made a hole in the hull. We'll probably sink within minutes. A few minutes, Doc. It is locked. Somebody free us. Ah. There's our escape. Let's get out of here, Doc. Now, if it's possible, get this. Ooh, that was close. Now there are some enemies in here and they are slightly annoying. But nothing we can't... Okay, well... Yeah, this is kind of tough. The ones with the actual rifles do more damage, obviously, than the guys that have pistols. And then that happens as well, so... Really don't want to be fighting here for too long, guys. Even though they take damage too, you'll be the one that actually has to deal with it in the end, because after the battle's over, then what? You're still stuck with full health. Now we're in a pretty good standing of our death blow on Faye, because that's the one you're gonna be using the most for the most part of the game there. For the early part, I mean. I always thought they looked like ducks. Like look at their heads. This looks like a duck to me. Because of the graphics. This looks like a duck. You know, it's obviously not an actual duck, but just the shape of the head and everything. Nice, we're already on our good way there. We're on our first death blow on Satan. Pretty sure you can go up there. There's no threat here. That sand will not go further than that. So you have there's no time limit here. No, it makes it look like there is because of the flashing lights and everything. It's not that big of a deal. I think it's on the next place where there's light items. Yeah. There's a lighter right here. Now this is gonna be this is a very interesting situation, guys. You gotta be as fast as possible, but also it's basically like a tightrope platforming, and you can't really move the camera that well. You guys see that shield, whatever you want to call it, that metal there, can't move on those kind of places, and there's two. I think there's two of them. So yeah, you gotta be very quick or else this game over. By the way, you can't fall over, but it wastes time, and that sand will come up and it'll be game over. I feel like that I just wasted time. You can't change the camera angle with this, so. But as you can see, we're going. We're not. There we go. You can lose if you waste too much time. I wasn't gonna risk actually getting a game over, but as you can see that we were very close to not getting that. Here we go again. You and I seem to have a faded relationship. And somehow it traverses the sand just fine. Come on, Doc, over here. Hurry up. There goes the knee again. Needs another knee replacement. Ooh. Whoops. Are you okay, Doc? Well, Dr. Tanazuki, feels like you have sacked your sacules and tickle your ultrasize enough for one day, one lifetime. Wow, dizzy. Sorry about that, Doc. I didn't have time to open up the cockpit. Are you really okay, Doc? Faye, I was only joking. Right in the hand was not so bad. I can see what is so good about this top secret experimental machine. When I started up, it began doing all kinds of stuff by itself. The environmental response and the weight reduction hovering cure shoots right away automatically. Really? Amazing. Save yourselves, but leave your friends to sink in the sand? Don't you believe in comradeship? Not very manly of you to leave your platoon to die while you run away in a gear, you know? Thank you, I-Man. This is gonna be one of the harder fights in the game at this point. You don't want to mess around with this guy. Wait one moment, we're not AVE soldiers. Can't you make a better plea for your life? You come jumping out of AVE ship and claim that you're not AVE soldiers. Stop trying to fool me. I tell you, it's true. How pathetic are you? Even if you're the pettiest soldiers, how about showing a little spine and put up a decent fight? Stop it! I'm telling you, I'm no soldier. I don't want to fight. How nauseating! How you stop grumbling and leave the gear and run away? For someone who doesn't want to fight, you're quite powerful. I see it in all environment now. Is that it, huh? Now I want it even more. Great. We have accuracy reduction. I wish. As you can see, even if you miss, it'll still count towards an attack level there. So we still got an attack level even if we miss. And triangle attacks almost never miss, by the way, even if your accuracy is lower. You can lower my accuracy all he wants. Triangle attacks almost never miss. That's why they're the cheapest. Because they do the least damage, but at the same time they almost never miss. Oh, he blocked it, nice. That's almost never happened in any of my playthroughs that he blocks this many times. That's interesting. That should be it. Yep. You can tell when you win the fight is when that number stays up for longer and it doesn't go away. This is not good. In the heat of battle, I get caught in quicksand. Darn, me of all people. Damn, it's all your fault. Boy, are you gonna get it later, so be darn ready. Why? Can you imagine gears being stuck in quicksand? Being caught in quicksand, being sucked into the bottoms below? It just looks, it's just like such an amusing sight, I think. Hey, come down here now. I'm not gonna kill you. All I want is for you to leave this gear. Huh? Hey, you're not a native soldier. I told you that in my intercom transmission earlier. You're the one who refused to listen to me, right? Sorry. I remember you saying something like that. I want to have cocked and thought you were the enemy. My name is Bart. I'm the pirate that works in this territory. My name is Faye. I was arrested for no apparent reason, shoved in that aid transport ship, and it was nearly going to be sent to a concentration camp until you went and blew the thing to blazes. Anyways, I'm just glad I've been able to survive. I see. Well, I'm glad to at least help you out a little. But I didn't expect a civilian like you to be riding a military gear. Besides, this gear is brand new model. I've never seen this type before. Let's just say that a lot of things have happened. It wasn't like I wanted to pilot it. Where are we anyways? Looks like we fell into one weird place. I've never heard of a huge stalactite cave such as this existing under the desert before. What? You don't know anything, do you? Where are you from? Desert only covers around 1,000 sharls of the outer layer of the earth. The stratum underneath that consists of igneous rock. From a sea of trees to a sea of sand, and now a stalactite cave. What's next? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Never mind. We're in trouble. Looks like the hole we threw has disappeared. We better find some other way out. So you want to call a truce for now? At least until we find an exit and get out of here. Yes, agreed. We gotta get out of here, so let's get going. Now it's very, I'm gonna say like a million times, very important for you to grind in this cave here. Phew, thank God, I didn't want to dry up and die in the desert. Hey you, I know you're tired, but don't go any further than there. Shut up, you sunk our ship, don't you forget that. No, you shut up, just be thankful that you were saved. Excuse me. Is there anyone who is almost dead with no arms and legs and need abdominal tension? No one? Well, that is depressing. Again, I'm going to mention, I see. So your young one has not been shooting at anything, I think Sigurd. Yes, he actually calculated the tech, or else he says, as you can see, no one has died in this time either. Sigurd, sir, the collection of the goods and soldiers from the native transport is almost complete. We still can't locate the young master. General Matreo's platoon will scout around again. Okay, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Since I'm part of the unit, I'll also excuse myself. So what happened to this young one you call Master? He fell into an underground cave with the other guy in the gear. It's near an old excavation site, and he's riding in a gear, so he'll probably be able to come up somehow. We'll try and find him for a while, and if that doesn't work, we'll wait for him at our meeting point. You seem to trust him a lot. Trust him? Yeah, I trust he'll get us into trouble. I never thought I would meet you here, Hayu. It's not a coincidence, it is an inevitable consequence, I assume. Hayu, are you saying something about to happen? So, like I said, I would highly 1,000,000% recommend training down here for a little while, fighting every single battle, because there is a, I would say, beginner's trap boss. I would say pretty infamous boss down here that a lot of people have a hard time with. I had a hard time with it back in the day. So the only way you can beat it is just get really, really strong. That's the only way you can beat this guy. So we have death blows on Faye. I think it should not be too bad. I think we should be able to win pretty easily, pretty convincingly. So there will be a rock that you have to push out of the way. And it's right here, I believe. My sensors detect what appears to be a huge cave on the other side. If only we could do something about this boulder. But I doubt we can just smash it to pieces. I guess we could just try pushing it. No matter how you look at it. What the heck are you doing? Hurry up and help. There we go. We can get by hit if we help each other. Let's keep it up so we can get out of here. The hydrodynamic pipe for my knee joint is on the verge of breaking down. It's all because of that fall from the ceiling, followed by pushing this mega colossal boulder. It won't be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this. Your friends won't come and help us? It'd be a waste of time waiting. They probably won't come. But aren't they your friends? We believe in liberal upbringing. They'll think we can escape by ourselves. I wonder if Doc is okay. Don't worry about the man you're with. I'm sure our guys saved him by now. What is it? We wouldn't have fallen in here if you had just listened to me. Don't blame it on me. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me. All I wanted was your gear. Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who blindly attacked me. What else was I supposed to do? I thought I might die if I didn't fight you. I was taking it easy on you. Can't you tell? Don't lie to me. I know you were serious. What? You want some? Let's have it right now. White settling right here comes first. I won't be able to get anything done until we settle this once and for all. I thought you wanted a truce for now. Getting out of here should come first. Once we're out of here, I'll fight you all you want. Let's hurry up and move on out of here. I don't like you very much. Damn it. When I get there, I'm gonna get... So there is an item over here. Camera's kind of blocking out. Here we go. Gold nugget, pretty important because it's a lot of money. Now, if I remember correctly, I think there is a treasure over here, but I might be wasting my time. But still, we want to fight stuff at the same time, so we definitely want to fight some stuff. These are an easy enemies. And don't be afraid to use Fool, because there will be a part where you can learn Fool soon. Not soon, but coming. They survived. But as you can see there, guys, it happened. The classic. It destroyed itself. That's classic. I love it. I love it. I try to have that every single playthrough at least one time where they destroy themselves. It's funny. Alright, by the way, you gotta go to year to equip your year stuff, and probably don't want to remove that. We don't have anything special yet. Anyways, moving on. Like I said, we want to train here as much as possible, so wasting time is not a big deal. Because you need as much experience points as possible versus this level boss. I'm not going to mention who it is, just he's pretty tough and pretty infamous for making people rage quit the entire game. It almost made me rage quit one time when I first started playing, way back in the day, because he's pretty tough. You missed him already. Sorry about that. Yeah, you missed him. He'll appear many times though, I assure you. Darn. third one, what do you guys think? Oh man, didn't get to do it this time. Man, I was hoping it was gonna happen again. It's just so funny. Was that air +1? Yeah, we got nice. That's gonna be helpful. You can get them later on. Like, not later on, but pretty soon you can get AR +1 anyways, but it's still nice to have right now. Like a small early lead here. Also, by the way, if it wasn't obvious already, you can't learn death blows while you're in your gear. You can only do it while you're on the ground. So all this time we're not really able to learn any death blows, but we're still getting experience points, which is very important still. And do you want to talk to this guy? Because I think he turns the things on, or at least shows where they are. And that death noise is something else. Not enough. We need way more levels than that. So now you have to go here and here and turn this on. Or not. I think that's the first one. Oh, nice. You need that? Oh, that's just, I think that's the version that's on the ground, your ground whip. So this is what they look like. This one's already on. So you want to find more. Bye-bye. I think we're wasting fuel, but again, you'll be able to refuel soon. And we need more experience points. We need lots of experience points to fight the boss. It's gonna let me one of the first points in the game where you actually have to train more than you were before. Oh, there it is. It didn't show up before for some reason. He doesn't need anything. But like I was saying, this is one of the first points in the game where you're actually gonna feel some actual serious opposition. Who'd have thought there would be someone living in a place like this? Let's check it out. Somehow they can see it from that far away, but sure. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like hidden little things that you should do throughout the game so you can get better items and stuff. I guess you call them side quests. They don't have a quest menu, but you basically follow through for certain things and, you know, things happen. Hey Faye, this is a surprise there's someone living in this place. It's been a while. I thought I could hear the sound of gears. I assume they're yours? Well, anyways, come on back in here and make yourselves at home. I wonder why he has a picture as well. He has a portrait. Must be important. It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface? I guess that's it. I see, that's too bad. I can tell that from the sound that you ride good gears. But the legs bit seem to be playing up a little bit. You can tell what's wrong by just the sound of the footsteps? Ha! It's easy to know what's wrong with the gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydrometric pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. It must be hard to walk around with that too. Oh, by the way, my name is Balthazar, but you can call me Old Man Ball. I have played a few. I played one Tales game, but it was a long time ago. Oh yeah. So it looks like we have a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? I guess you can call me a fossiliker, or a collector of things. There's much to be had around here in this delicate cave. A collector, huh? Sounds interesting. Things on this shelf. Are they some stuff you have found? You mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Around here you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on these shelves? They go by the oldest on the left and the newest on the right. Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like old bones to me. What do you think, Faye? Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then from over here to the right, seems slightly different, I guess. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appeared. That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I don't know for sure. Well, my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution? You mean the theory of evolution as taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in old legends and myths. Legends? Myths? Haven't you heard of this story? They said that humans and God lived together in paradise in the sky. With God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural diseases were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit which gave them incredible wisdom, but God drove mankind from their paradise for their sin. Bitter at having driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they gained to make giants. With these giants, they planned to challenge God himself, but God poured his wrath down upon them. All who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for aeons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyways, I'll stop my rambling now. By the way, does this cave have an exit? There is an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier, you mean that huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. On the other side is an old evacuation site. They built the wall when it was excavated here to keep the sand from falling in from above, but they've stopped their work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, youngins. No matter how good of a year you have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So let's make a deal. A deal? The wall was closed due to the reactions of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here? Were you two boys fighting up there or something? You seem to be able to tell everything. Anyways, what can we do about it? It's very simple. All you gotta do is turn off the sand sensors. Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are at it, I'll open it up. Alright, got it. The sensors are in two places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bart. Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need anything, alright? Thanks, old man. We'll get going and we'll finish our parts of the deal then. Now hurry and shut off the sand sensors, or do you have something else you want to ask? Definitely for gear use. Now see, this is where I was talking about the fuel, recharging and HP and fuel. And I see there's an AR plus one anyways. How much is that gonna cost? That's okay. Oh, there we go. And don't buy anything for Bart just yet because we don't need to. I don't believe he has any weapons. Nope. And the other shop probably not really worth looking at right now. Now let's save. I always want to save as much as possible, guys. Anyways, now we're going to be going up here. I guess not. Hi. This is pretty humorous, isn't it? How is this fair, right? I just want to do triangle attacks against them to save fuel. Very amusing when a giant gear dodges a small, gun. Very amusing. His gear must be very fast to dodge a bullet. If you think about it. And like I said, you want to fight everything you possibly can because you want to be as strong as possible for the boss. And I'm trying to force that home as much as I possibly can because it's gonna cut, and it's definitely gonna catch you off guard, guys, if you're not ready. Nice. I think level 17 or 18 is probably a good part where you can probably win just fine. I think anything beyond that is you're like way better in way better position. Don't worry about any of the things you're seeing above. You can't climb on any of that stuff. It's just decoration in the room. Don't let it distract you. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get it. Too bad. Didn't work. Nice. It's okay if Bart is a little under level. Faye is the one that's going to be doing the most damage here. Bart is going to be doing the utility with the accuracy down. So his damage is not really required. Faye's is though. And thankfully we already have 2 death blows learned. Oh nice. Don't attack this enemy. There we go. I don't want to kill it because it was healing us. There's no reason to fight that. But it is nice when you encounter it. There's the scan sensor. That was very threatening. Very well. And they have like 60 health or something, like really low health. But they give good experience points, so that's worth fighting. So there's one gone. That's one gone. And we gotta go all the way back and also all the way further back. We're doing a bit of backtracking here because of the other land sensor. That's okay because there's more stuff to fight. You can beat that tin robo in one shot now, which is good. Now give me that experience points, baby. See it? Yeah, that's what we like to see. Nice. You'll probably get like, probably get like 2 to 3 encounters while traveling this area. Because it's so long. Not a big deal. I swear, if you try and run away from any encounter other than the healing robot, you're gonna be sorry. Do you really want to get as much experience points as possible? Like I've been trying to say. Nice. We're doing pretty good now. We're doing pretty good. I think we're in a much better spot. Plus I have the second death blow learned. I think we're good. Alright. So I showed you that one already, so you should already know where that one is. That's why I wanted to do that one last. Now we can go back. Now this is where you need to fuel up again and get ready for the boss fight. Hopefully you took my advice and you leveled up a bit while here. Because this is some of the most experience points you're probably going to get for a little while. That's pretty good. I wanted to test the damage on that one. Oh, good timing. I was just about to open up the sand barrier just now. That's a really big wall, that's for sure. Definitely will not be able to be broken down, that's for sure. But you only gotta worry about it after this. And you can't actually come back here ever again after you leave. It's one of those kind of places. Not that you'd ever need to. Well done, old man. Our deal is done. Hey, old man, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I've heard somewhere on this planet that this gear far superior to all others. I heard that was the god gear and was made in ancient times but hidden away somewhere. Do you know anything about it? A man-made god created by the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears. In a wave of its arm, it destroy whole cities. Battle cries would have thunder in the heavens. You're speaking of the Omni gear. You know of it? Then perhaps it was what you were speaking of in that tale you told us about the Battle of God. High limited freedom. Goodness gracious, you too, boy? Those stories were made to inspire man's soul, but they're just legends. They don't really exist. Anyways, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait. He's gone. Hey, Bart, do you think that the gear in that story buried in the ground somewhere? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of the gears we are using possibly be it? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening? The gears that are excavated lately are usually only a few hundred years old. Nowhere near as old as the gear in that legend. Then why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they were buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armor would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? What before that? None from either period. The ethos controls all the records from that time period. Maybe they have some very ancient records too. All we know is that the history from our little piece that we find for ourselves. Anyways, Faye, what are you gonna get the old man? What do you mean? Why would such an old man live here all alone in this abandoned cave? I don't know. Probably digging for ancient gears or something? Right. So you think so too? Hey, I just said that as a joke. Don't take that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know. No, that old man is up to something. This can't be. What's wrong, old man? Is this your gear? Well, sort of. Where'd you get it? I'm just borrowing it. This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Wait a moment, what did you just say? Nothing, I didn't say anything. No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on your way. Listen here, old man. Pretty juicy information, huh? Alright, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to take him on. Boss battle doesn't happen just yet. There's like one more section. Can take a little bit of time, but that's not a big deal. Oh, we should probably let him take care of this. I think we're good. There will be a new enemy debuting in this next area. It's a bit risky because you have to go on the ground for one part, so make sure you stick right next to the gondola here. Make sure you stick right next to it. Make sure you go right next to the gondola and then exit. Yeah, this is the one enemy. This isn't even the hardest enemy. Other than the boss, this is the hardest enemy in this dungeon. It's very durable. Ouch. I don't know why that lags the game, dude. So you can see how durable it is. What's with the damage being so low? The damage is pretty good for this one in the game, actually. Not Bart's though, but Phase is pretty good. Nice. Nice, James. Anyways, like I said, you want to be... Oh. Forgot it prompts on its own. Never mind. It does that on purpose so that you're not wandering around with your ground cells fighting giant enemies, you know. So, and you want to be pretty quick about this, by the way. You want to be pretty quick about turning this thing on here. And back in the gondola. Yes, we're still in the very beginning of the game. Not very beginning, but we're still in the beginning of the game, pretty much. And you want to turn this switch on here. And there will be a... I think there's more mayflies in here somewhere, but you probably don't want to fight them too much because, like I said, they're very durable. But here it is anyways. Even if Bart doesn't do much damage, he's more of a utility. He's gonna be more of a utility in the fight, in the upcoming fight here. Die. Take this save for sure. The boss I've been hyping up this entire time is coming up next. So you really want to save. If you're not prepared for this fight, you will quit the game. You'll rage quit, for sure. Because at this... I mean... For the most part of this part of the game so far, you're kind of smooth. You're kind of raging through everything. This is the guy that's going to give you actual opposition. He's the first enemy or boss or whatever you want to call him that's going to give you actual opposition in this game. And here he is. He looks, you know, he's just flying around, just chilling. But don't put that guard, don't let your guard go down. There you go. Let's get into it. Definitely want to use this a few times. Accuracy down. You don't want to mess around with this guy. You want to do as much damage as you possibly can with Faye. Oh yeah, it's a very good entrance. He has one of the best entrances for a boss in the whole game. Oh, here we go. This is not gonna be pretty. That one can't miss. I'm pretty confident on that assessment. We're getting lucky he's not using the missiles as much, though. And as I say that, he uses them anyway. Boy. Ouch. Ouch. see why I hyped up this boss so much? He's a tank. Thankfully he missed that time as well. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ouch. Jeez. He's literally a beast. Oh, I don't have any more. There we go. Do you see why I wanted you guys to train so much? Huh, what an idiot. Trying to scare us with all a show and no power. Are you serious? Anyways, looks like that's the exit. So it'll be soon adios to this old cavern. What the? Get out of the way, Bart. Here comes something really cool, by the way. Whoa, what the hell did you just do? Hey. Huh? What do you mean, huh? What in the blazes was that? Don't you know? Oh. I don't know. That was incredible. You just blew that huge thing to pieces. Why didn't you use that technique a bit earlier? I don't know that technique. I have no idea how I even did it. Oh well, I guess that doesn't matter. Anyways, thanks for helping me out. So now that we've gotten rid of that nuisance, let's get out of here, eh, Faye? Yeah, Bart, I mean, Bart's obviously the strongest on the team. Bart is super strong, guys. Let me tell you what. He is so strong. But let's get out of here first. No, there's gonna be a cutscene after this, so this will be the end of the part 3. I think we're on part 3, and then we finally beat one of the hardest bosses at this point in the game. Hopefully, you guys grinded for that, and I'll see you in the next part. See you then. Hope you guys are enjoying it.